My name is Gray BTC, and I have one mission only, to take us to the frickin' moon.
Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
GM Bros. What's up? So we're gonna go live and we're gonna trade tonight as usual. If you're just joining us, this is the Memecoin show. And we're just getting started. We trade meme coins here live and we look for opportunities to make money in meme coins. It doesn't matter whether the day is red or green. We're just like a consistent bunch of trench warriors. So GM to all trench warriors, if you can hear me perfectly and see me clearly, drop a W in the chat right now. I want to see all the W's in the chat. Register with a W in the chat and the like of the video in here. Let's go. I can see some of you guys who are reposting the stream. So Jordan just reposted the stream. The first person to repost the stream is Jordan. I can see the analytics here. So shout out to Jordan for reposting and hitting the like button and commenting on it. Can you drop your Solana address in the chat, Jordan? I want to see it. Let's see what we can do. Always happy to see the community that try to push the channel forward. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Everybody gotta know that we're live here. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. I have a lot of work to do myself when it comes to research to make sense of what's going on. So I might not be talking too much on this stream, but we're going to work together. So we'll try to figure out everything that's important and so on and so forth until we figure it out. So yeah, today we're just working together. I don't know for how long, but I'm just going to be grinding with you guys on the side, working with me. Perfect. I'm logged out of all my accounts, so I gotta log back in. Dwayne is back as well. He says he had to lay low for a while, bro. So what were you doing? Like nothing? Completely nothing? I have been locked in, bro. I've been locked in hard. My timing was that May was going to be bullish, so I didn't want to travel. And May was kind of mid, and June mid as well. June was even more crazier. But still, I didn't travel. So now it feels like maybe it's much closer now that, you know. I'll be buying at the top forever. Okay, let's do this. Log in. I just logged into my Hashedge account where I'm doing the trading challenge, the prop firm. Let's see how the positions I opened are doing. Ooh, kind of down bad with the profits. We were making a lot of money. Last time we checked, I think we were at like $4,500 in profit. All that has now been eaten up because the market took a little dippy to the chippy. But I'm just glad that I'm still in the game, right? I'm still green. And when I hit the numbers, I complete the challenge, I'll be able to get the 100K in capital. So I'll have now even more capital to trade with. Okay, how about our long positions on Bybit? How is that going? I need to log in also in here. Sucks. And meanwhile, Mobi Screener. Let's figure out what's going on there. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah. So tell your friends and family that we're live. They gotta tap in here. We're grinding together tonight. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yo, bros, how do you like the new intro? I think the new intro is fire, bro. Like, I think the new intro is definitely fire. But what do you guys think? And if you can make a better one than what I've done already, I will give you 10 soul. So be creative out there. To all the creative trenchers, make something. I will pay if I like it. Okay, so we managed to log into our Bybit account, and this is what it looks like. We got about we have $28,000, well, $29,000 in profit on the Ethereum position, $6,000 losses on the XRP trade, It was worse now, so I think we're getting better. It used to be like 14K. And here we got TON in $7,000 profit. So yesterday, I don't know if you guys remember, TON made an announcement on their website that you can now apply for a Dubai Golden Visa using their website, right? And they actually published this on their Twitter, and I took it seriously and make a video about it. And I was like, yo, the TON position is about to rip, because the requirement for that visa is that you have to be staking $100,000 of TON. So I was like, yo, now a lot of people, all these Russians and Nigerians, will buy $100,000 worth of TON to apply for that visa, and the price has to skyrocket. And guess what happened? Today, it turns out, last night, the Dubai government came out with their own report that this is fake news. And I think people overreacted on the TON news because the price was sort of average, but now it's much worse. Let's see. Yeah, now the price for TON is much worse because everybody's dumping it today. Let's see. It has to be in the loser category today, very likely. Yeah, here we go. So 4.1% down. And I have a long position on TON. This is definitely not fair at all right now. I don't like it. Anyway, so that's what's happening to me. And my Memecoin portfolio, I think, is doing okay. $108,000, is it? Oh, I'm logged out also. Oh, yeah. So on this one, $108,000, I think we're pretty good. We're doing okay. Because you have to remember, this portfolio is only going to make sense when the Memecoin super cycle starts. When we start skyrocketing to the moon, then this is actually going to become $2 million. That is the play. Everything else that happens before that, all this drama is just like small game, if you know what I mean. Shout out to everybody watching, like Barbara. Barbara is watching from Kick. What's up, Barbara? Welcome to the Trench Warriors Memecoin show. We're just getting started with everything here, turning on the engines, about to go to the freaking moon together. So welcome to the show. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, HashHedge. If you feel like you're a good trader, but you lack capital, or maybe you want to trade, but you don't really want to risk your own capital to trade, now there is a prop firm in crypto. A prop firm is basically a platform that provides you capital to trade, and when you make money on your trades, you share the profits. So HashHedge is available right now. How it works, you have to buy a challenge. Different challenges give you different type of capital. So I can show you here the challenges that are available. Okay, I already got one challenge going on right now. But there is this challenge for $49. You get $5,000 in capital. And there are other challenges. You can go on and on. So you can see here, $49 gives you $5,000, $99 give you 10K, $250 give you 25K, and $400 give you 50K, and $800 give you $100,000 here, right? But you need to pass a challenge to get access to the capital. So they give you the conditions, and the conditions are here. So for example, for the 100K challenge, for you to get it, you need a two-step assessment process, complete freedom in managing capital, diversification of your portfolio, ability to scale working strategies, up to 1 to 5x leverage. These are the conditions. Very, very simple, right? This is the offer. So if you use my link to get on HashHedge, which is available right now on my Twitter or in the description of my video, more likely on YouTube, but on X is the easiest, or on Instagram, you go to my profile, click the link in the bio, then you see HashHedge prop firm is here. You use my link, you get 20% discount to buy any of those challenges that you want. So if you don't want to risk your own capital, you're like, look, I'd rather take a bet, risk only $500 or $600 to buy a challenge, and then I get access to capital. Instead of using my own lump sum to trade, then that's a good strategy for you. And then you can trade using the Nitros Bull or whatever you want to sort of make sense of what's going on in the market. All right, now back to the crypto trenches. This is what the daily looks like. Okay, now we have a lot of questions here going on, okay? So before we talk about the markets, wow, there's a lot of things to address here. So let's just start with what LTech Codes is talking about. What exactly is a golden visa? What does it mean? Okay, a golden visa is the best visa you can get in Dubai. Dubai does not have all these nonsense citizenships that all these other countries do, where, oh, you stay here for 5 years, then you get citizenship, no questions asked. They don't do that here. Typically, for you to be in Dubai, to stay here, you need to open a company, and you use this company to give yourself a visa as an employee or as the CEO of this company. So that's how a lot of people are in Dubai. They open a company and so on and so forth. Now, this visa you have to renew every 2 or 3 years, which is kind of laborious if you think about it. But if you come to Dubai as an investor, let's say you have spent 2.5 million dirhams to buy real estate, you get a golden visa, which means you can be in Dubai for 10 years and your visa is not attached to a company. Because in Dubai, how it works is that if the company that issued you your visa gets, let's say the license of that company didn't get renewed or whatever, or you lose your job, then you have to leave the country. Straight up. It's very simple here, simple and straightforward. Golden visa, you don't have to attach yourself to a company. You can do anything you want here. It's kind of like it's a status thing. So banks love you when you have golden visa because mostly you are in the high net worth category most of the time. You can also get it by nomination. So if you do something, you achieve a huge milestone in Dubai, the government will nominate you, will give you the golden visa. If you're an important scientist or whatever, or if you're an important entrepreneur who has a company here, they will give you the golden visa. This is what they did to Pavel Durov, the founder and CEO of Telegram. They gave him a citizenship now. He has a passport of UAE. So a lot of people, so you can be here for 20, 30 years. You're never going to get a passport. The best you can get is a golden visa. I hope that makes sense. So, it's good. It's like if you want to make long-term plans, like I will be in Dubai for a long time, for as long as it's great. So golden visa makes sense for me. You have to spend money to get it, invest in real estate, a couple of million, but it makes sense to me. So for me, I love to have the golden visa. It's great. I enjoy it. I think it's the best. It saves you a lot of time of renewing visas, and your visa says that you're an investor. If you got it under the investor premise, that is. I hope that makes sense. All right. So what else here? What other questions? Disappointed with Trump tariffs game, bro. Okay, so the tariffs are the tariff grace period is now about to expire. We're now going to enter territory number 2 of drama in Trump. Is he going to extend the periods, or he's going to let these tariffs kick in for Europe, for China, South Africa, and so on? We don't know. But that is definitely going to bring a lot more drama and turmoil to the markets. Chances are that Trump wants to get the interest rates down and so on and so forth. So he will not try to make any crazy adjustments to the economy or to the markets, because he knows that the more volatility is with the tariffs to the markets, Jerome Powell is more likely not going to cut any rates. We're just going to keep them there, or he could even raise it. So Trump, I think, is more likely to play fair game, but who knows? Tomorrow we can wake up with some new drama, tariff 2.0, and then everything goes to shit. Did you buy memeless coin? No, I didn't buy memeless coin. Bitcoin 4-hour window is showing head and shoulders, scared it's going down to 100K. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I think right now it's kind of more fundamental than anything. There's a lot of good stuff happening for Bitcoin. I mean, look at Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is making a lot of companies to buy Bitcoin. So the charts don't lie, of course, but at the same time, you have to also pay attention to the fundamentals. What really is happening? So Strategy announced 4.2 billion STRD at the market program. So, it's showing you that MicroStrategy holding this amount of Bitcoin is doing really well for the investors, and other companies are just copying the model. You want to just have a bunch of Bitcoin in your treasury, and you've got other companies like Apple who have a bunch of cash. The stock portfolio is now under threat. They don't seem to be doing anything significant in the AI space. They will be looking for a safe haven. They're more likely to buy Bitcoin. So I want to be buying the top forever. The legend we don't deserve, bro. Will BTC dump after tariff news, bro? I don't really know. I don't really want to be so affected by the everyday news. We all know the trajectory of the market is up. Interest rate cuts are coming up in July, very, very likely. And we can see some volatility, but we're going up. So I think the most important thing is just buy more Bitcoin. I just buy more Bitcoin. Why will Ton announce what is not true? Maybe it's misinfo. I think there was like a deal was made, but maybe the news became bigger than what was expected. I don't know. I think there is still because they haven't deleted the tweets. If you go on Ton's page, I think it was meant maybe to be like some kind of a stealth play, but it backfired. Because CZ already posted, it was like, oh, this is a big if it's actually happening. But if it is happening, then it means that BNB is also going to get it. So it started this whole, okay, now they made a report actually 1 hour ago, clarifying the status of the UAE Golden Visa Initiative. Ton Foundation is aware of the premature announcement that circulated on X regarding a UAE Golden Visa Initiative offered by Ton. We apologize for any confusion it may have caused. To be clear, the initiative in question stems from an independent collaboration between Ton and a licensed partner specialized in blockchain infrastructure and tokenized assets. This exploratory effort is developing outside of any formal arrangement with the UAE entities. For the complete and official details, please read full statement. So basically, they're just trying to say that, look, this thing is not fake, it's real, but it's not like we made a deal with the government itself. There is a company that is specialized in the Golden Visa Initiative, and we're working with those guys. So that company has taken the risk to play this, and they will be using some of their money, I don't know, but it's not a deal with the government. So these guys, I think the middleman in this transaction, the official partner, are specialized in Golden Visa. So they're good at making the case for someone who wants a Golden Visa. So I guess they know what they're doing. But I would say if you really want it, I would say if you want the Golden Visa, bro, and you have the money to do it, do it. Because this is cheaper. You will get your coins back, and it's 80% cheaper, because to normal people like me, I had to spend money to get it, right? To a lot of normal people, either you had to do something great for the government, or you had to spend more than 2.5 million dirham. I want to move to Dubai next year, but I'm not sure if I'm rich enough yet. Yeah, you probably are, man. You probably are. Dubai is not as expensive as people think. It depends on where you are right now. But if you're in the UK, in the US, then Dubai is cheaper because you don't pay all the taxes you pay in the US or in the UK or in Europe. Don't fall for the Trump manipulation tactics. Yeah, that's for sure. And more news over the weekend was Trump and Elon are back at it again. I knew this marriage wouldn't last anyway, but seems like they're back to fighting again. But it is what it is. We keep it moving. So in the last 24 hours, we have seen Celestia, SPX, Stellar, XDC, Aave, and XRP on the leading charts. And then everything else is kind of underwater. Not even a double-digit pump in the last 24 hours in the top 100. That's kind of something, maybe a little scary. And if you go to the stock market, Apple and Tesla is not having a good time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Only Palantir is green, bros. How pathetic. Dude, like my Instagram bot has so many problems. It doesn't work properly and it responds to all the wrong people. Like some girl might be texting me on Instagram and then she gets responded by an AI and the AI responds with some ridiculous shit. It's funny. What the hell is going on? Everybody's sending CAs, but people aren't buying CAs anymore right now. Nobody's too sure, bro. But no, what is the name of the platform? It's called Many. I just buy more Bitcoin. Okay, so bros, what I will be doing right now, I will be working because I'm supposed to be doing some research. So I'll just be playing some background music and grind and work and share what I'm looking at. And then, yeah, so we just work together tonight as much as we can. And I'll also be addressing some of your questions here. What's your thought on Dogecoin and Sol? I don't hold it, so I don't have much to say on that. Can you have a look at cat dates, please? Real community building. Oh, you know what? We bought cat dates. We bought the top 5 of everything in the Jupiter studio a couple of days ago. So yeah, definitely I'll have a look at that. That's for sure. But the stock market looks really questionable here, bros. Look, just look at how especially for Tesla, 6% down. Do you think Elon Musk can bring it back? Because things are looking really gloomy. Like he's more focused on government and politics now. And Apple is also having a tough time. We're going through a real period of change at the moment. Yeah, so I bought everything. I bought like Uranus. I think we just took some profit on Uranus the other day. Anyway, let's just get to it right now, actually. And bros, if you want to use any tools that I use to trench, the way to do it is pretty much easy. Always go to the link in my description, in my bio or in the description. You get link to Axiom Pro is what I'm using right now to trench Solana memes. Is the best platform for that right now. So, take advantage of it, go all out and trade on it as much as you can. Invite your friends. There is a point system, which eventually will become an airdrop and it could make you a lot of money. You never know. You have zero to lose on that one. If you think you trade or you trench meme coin and you use Phantom for everything, you're doing it wrong. Because you're always never going to have the same advantage as someone who has the kind of tool like Axiom, like me. I have a clear unfair advantage over you. So get the right stuff. So yeah, everybody talking about cut debts. Why is it so popular? I don't understand, but it seems like maybe I should buy more because it's now down to 300K, pretty much just around the entry of where I entered. And you guys, seems like a lot of people are talking about it. So maybe. I'm just going to start with a 0.5. I'll put in 0.5 right now. Because why this coin has a very small market cap? Why is it so popular? To me, that is questionable right now. I think something got to give. And it's still number 4 on Jupiter. Okay, interesting. I might actually just go all in on these coins. So Uranus is now down to 9.9 mil. It was a good call for us the other day to sell on this one. We made the right decision. I don't hold any price list, I think, but it's like 3.5 mil. Okay. I'm just going to put some significant amount in all these top 5, and hopefully Trump doesn't nuke anything. I'll be buying at the top forever.
Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top.
Well, what does Nitros Bull says on Giga? Okay, so according to the Nitros Bull, it says Giga is bearish still, and it has been bearish for a long time. So what that means that we gotta hold our guns because things might get really worse, or maybe we're at a moment of recovery right now on the U shape. So look, the Giga play is one of the best in the market, right? Like it's one of the, to me, you have Ethereum, you got Giga. If you want to long, you got Ethereum and Giga that are most obvious plays, but they might play out in a very volatile format than we all expect. So like, look at Giga right now. It's standing here, very, very critical moment. Historically, this has been a support level at many occasions in April, and even you can go back into 2024 in September, after quite a significant crash of a similar fashion, that this was the level when it took off and it went to the moon. So now we're just back in this level. So the smartest thing, I think, is to just make sure you don't get liquidated somewhere here, because what could happen, we could get a flash crash that takes us down to like 0.01, and then we bounce back and start climbing up. So if you can survive this area, if you can survive the ocean here, then we shall enjoy in the future. Otherwise, if you're a spot trader, I think the lower it goes, just keep buying more. $150 million is extremely, extremely undervalued in my books. This depends to be above $1 already. So this, just think of this as SPX a few months ago when it went down to 200 mil and nobody wanted to touch it, right? That's personally how I look at it. I'll be buying at the top forever.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top.
Okay, so looks like these are the plays we need to buy on Jupiter. So Uranus, I kind of feel like there's going to be a Jupiter run at some point. Like, why is nobody paying so much attention to this? It's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just trade these ones. I'll probably focus a little bit more on the Jupiter stuff. To anybody asking, I see there's a question here. What do I use to trade? If I'm trading meme coins, I'm using Axiom. If I'm trading perps, go long and short, I'm using Bybit. If I want to use a prop firm to borrow money, capital to trade, I use Hashhedge. So if you're looking for a prop firm for crypto, use this platform, Hashhedge. And you can find links to all this stuff on my Twitter, on my profile here. There's a link. On my Instagram, the same. And across all the platforms that I trade on. Michael Saylor has reported over $14 billion in profits on Bitcoin Q2. What a freaking Chad, sir.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top.
Okay, now let's look into the Trump coins, right? The Elon America Party stuff. I ebbed into early of these coins. I just can't remember which wallet I used to buy these coins because, this is like 1 month old. This ticker is 1 month old, and I was early to buy them. I just don't know where I had put the wallet itself. So that gets me worried. I might have some money that I haven't sold, and I'm playing around with it. That cannot be right. It went to 22 million a couple of days ago, and I couldn't sell because I couldn't find it. So which one is considered the official ticker now for America? So you got memeless, priceless, Dogecoin. Oh, Dogecoin is 39 mil. The hell? And it's 5 days old. Lop. Stay away from this, bros. Stay away from Dogecoin. You see the red flag here is that you got $40 million in market cap, $300,000 in liquidity. That is just straight bait. And no motion in the last 5 minutes already shows you that it's all being, look at the transaction count. It's all being farmed here. It's all market making and fake. Stay away. I was wondering, how can a coin that powerful come out 5 days ago and we didn't know about it? There's no way that happens.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million.
America Party. So yeah, I'm chasing the America Party play. I think there's something big is more likely to come out of that.
$1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever.
Yeah, Nixon, can't wait to meet you as well, man. That's what's up.
I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be
I don't understand why Bitmart doesn't have Giga on futures trading. Bro, like nobody uses Bitmart. Stop using Bitmart. Start using Bybit. Link is in the description of my video or link on my bio in Instagram or Twitter. It's that simple. Nobody uses Bitmart. You don't see me using it. So if you want to know all the platforms I'm using to trade, because I see this is becoming a very common question now, simply go to my profile on Twitter or Instagram. Even though I don't recommend Instagram to anybody, Instagram is the devil. All you see is Giat. You click on this link, and then you get all the links to the things I use. It's really that simple. The America Party. Is it this one? The America Party got 419K market cap. I have probably traded this one before. Yeah, kind of looks weak to me. Seems like nothing has taken off right now. Maybe people are just tired of Elon. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Anon. So many SA people here in the chat. Everybody wants to escape the SADC region. Would you blame them? No. Can the bull pump come already? I wanna be a passport bro. Yeah, I think you have to become a passport bro at some point and experience it and see how you feel about it for a while, you know? Passport bro, the Instagram is full with I think, you know what, the majority of the passport bros, they don't even post anything on publicly, but the DMs must be crazy, of course. I don't think you have to really become a passport bro these days, but if you travel and the thoughts can see it, like they just hit you in the DM, right? Because that's the thing now. Everybody wants to travel for some reason. So you just have to signal enough that, you know what? I'm here and I'm there and I'm there and I'm there and I'm there. That's it. The game is now rigged for the passport bros. I don't make the rules, bro. So get the meme coins and then sell, take some profit, travel the world, you know. Yeah, let's have a look at Altcoin. Is anything going on? Okay, it's now sub 1 mil. So you know what I do whenever I see Altcoin sub 1 mil, I buy a little bit. Always a good trade. One of the easiest. quickly throw something at it. Awesome. I'm showing you guys everything I do it publicly. When I lose, when I win, it's all here for you guys. Should we give away some Solana today or not? Which one is better? Which one is better? Forex or crypto? Bro, like, come on, man. Like, Forex is so 1975, before the internet, before crypto. If you're in 2025, you shouldn't be trading Forex. That's like riding a camel when cars are still out there. So leave Forex alone. It's over. It's basically it's a boomer trade. You have to get into crypto, bro. Like, I can't stress this enough. You don't need brokers. You don't need brokers. You just need. You can set up shop if you want to trade crypto, right? You just need to know which interface do I use, which wallet do I use. Boom, boom, boom. Within minutes, you're now trading crypto. With Forex, the whole business of Forex, you hear Forex traders or the Forex influencers, they keep talking about brokers. I'm like, bro, like, why are you guys obsessed about the brokers? Who needs brokers? Well, it just shows how dumb and stupid the Forex market is, and maybe it has become. And if you try to look at the tools that they use to trade Forex, look at MT4 or anything like that. They're so ugly. They look like fucking internet back in the first month, like they're running on Windows XP kind of shit. Now look at a crypto interface like this. Beautiful. I can do so many things on here. You know, I can look at my portfolio. I can track stuff. I can discover new plays, new memes that are launching right now. I can go on live streams. I mean, bros, you can do a lot of crypto. You can go into the post and look what's going on, new launches, about to migrate, this and just migrated, and so on and so forth. It's actually more entertaining and modern. That's different. Crypto is modern. Forex is old. Stop trading Forex. It's free to learn how to trade crypto. You just watch my channel every day. I do live stream, free, quickly, you get it. And we actually make money, real money in crypto. I don't know one single person who actually make money in Forex other than the people that just make the content and then they sell courses and stuff like that. But I don't know any single person who has actually changed their life for real from nothing by making one trade of $200 and became a millionaire in US dollars. Show me. Emilia, I'm good. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick. It's fantastic. Yep, you're right there, Owen. Crypto is the revolution. Passport bro, the Instagram is full of hotties. I find that women only hit me up when they see me traveling with other women. I think that's just natural, right? It's just a law of nature. People want things that they can't have or that feels like they cannot be had by someone else. Have you ever heard that? I hear from married guys that say that they felt quite invisible when they were single. And the moment they got married and they have a ring on their finger, then they get so much attention from all the women in the world. So I guess it makes sense. Jay Constant! Damn, bro, you're back. Long time ago. Long time. Good to see you. I don't want to top blast. Okay, so you're looking for early runners today? There isn't much going on in the trenches right now, I can tell you. But what I find interesting is this whole Jupiter Studio thing that just started last week. And it looks like something huge is going to come out of there. The tickers coming out of there are currently under the largest is like 9 million right now. I think it could have a runner at some point, Jupiter Studio. So what I have done last week, I bought the top 5 from here. Then I sold, take some profit, and they have all gone down. Like Uranus is down by 50%, you can see. So now I feel like I can even get in and buy more. So that's my take right now on this. Other than that, the market sucks right now. Trump, tariffs, and all that are looming around. So we might see a very, very difficult rate week. And then people are also complaining about the Bitcoin 4-hour head and shoulders, which is to be taken seriously, of course. Okay, so 4-hour, yeah, there we go. So this is the inverse head and shoulders that people are talking about right here. And yeah, we could be in for some disaster. But at the same time, there is at the 4-hour a very good support at 108, which is exactly where we are. And then we could blast off to the moon really quickly. Do you think there's a possibility that the altcoin season doesn't happen again? No, altcoin season is going to happen. You see, what's happening, it's very, very easy to understand. There is the market may appear to be rational because there is no money running around. You guys do not forget, we were at a point where people were spending $200,000 buying NFTs, a picture of a monkey or a picture of the rock, right? So if we go to OpenSea, well, OpenSea has now juiced up now. Hey, they got pro mode, they call it, it seems. Let's have a look. I haven't been here for a long time. Choose your display currency. I want to see ETH, game on. Okay, beautiful. I like it now. I kind of like OpenSea. Maybe I should actually switch to trading NFTs again. Oh my gosh. Mutant Ape Yacht Club is now 1.63 ETH. What the hell is going on? Wow, this is super insane in the membrane, if you ask me. So this project, there was a point in time where they were trading for $50,000 or so. And now look at it now. It's only like 4K now. Nobody cares about mutant apes. So you might be like, okay, maybe the art season is not coming. Why is it not coming? It's simple. There is no money running around in the supply to sort of invite for an altcoin season, but it will come. The mistake you don't want to make is to give up and feel like, it's over, and then you stop paying attention. When it happens, then you are nowhere to be found and it's too late for you to act. Just be aware that when the money becomes cheaper, and Bitcoin keeps going up, and we see one altcoin that goes up a lot, and then it makes the news, that's going to be the beginning of the altcoin season. People get into sort of a hyper gambling mentality. They don't pay attention to shit. And then boom, before you know it, we have an altcoin season. So don't worry about it. Things are going to happen. So this is it. This coin, this NFTs is currently being sold at like 92 Ethereum. Okay, not too bad. But at its all-time high, people were buying this for 153 ETH a piece. And even at the current price of Ethereum, which is ridiculous, this is still a huge number. So you might ask, oh, why was that happening? Why is it not happening now? There is no money. This was during COVID, my G. This was during the COVID pandemic. The US printed trillions of dollars and interest rates were 0. And that's what happens. So those days are coming back. So you can see, it means that people were buying those NFTs for $388,000. There's no way you can explain that in any rational way. So what's going on right now is that the market is so rational because people are broke. When you're broke, you're more rational. You care about where to eat, what to eat. When you're broke, you know the price of eggs. I used to know the price of bread, eggs, sugar, even salt, because I was broke. I knew the price. When you're no longer broke, you don't really care. So, it's easier for someone to sell you anything. And that's what we're waiting for right now. We're waiting for a moment where people become so delusional and they have seen their friend who turned $500 into 600K. They're like, oh my gosh, this is the way. How to short NFTs? There is no efficient market to do it, to be fair. Some platforms have tried doing it, but they suck. You just lose your money. Because what they do, they buy a lot of those important NFTs and then they manipulate the market. It's easier to do it with NFTs. You need to just make like 20 sales per day of that said coin, of that said NFT, and then boom, you can get some people liquidated. Do I like KitKat? I don't actually know about it. My altcoins are so down bad, I haven't looked at them in months. I'm scared to sell because that's exactly when arts will pump. I know, bro. Yeah, exactly. We are on the same boat. Like, I have quite a lot of money I had like 7 figures in Ando, for example. And then I've seen it go all the way down to the 6-figure level. And I was like, should I just exit and flip something else? I'm like, okay, the moment I click a button, sell, and I go to bed, I wake up in the morning, it's up 50%. And then I was like, oh, what do I do now? Should I buy? Should I sell? Or should I short? It's like now it's gone. You never catch up at that moment. Am I still intermittent fasting? Yeah, I am. So I can eat, the current diet works as this. I wake up in the morning, I don't eat anything at all until 3 p.m. I can eat whatever I want between 3 until 9. That's it. And then I can have a drink when I'm streaming. Like this is a no added sugar coconut water. But my 6-pack is coming back slowly because I missed it. The 6-pack does wonders, and when you lose it, you realize that your life is no longer the same anymore. Bank, Meta, James Shio, and Tsuki. Take a look at it, bro. Okay, so which one is the ticker there, bro? I'm confused. Bank, Meta, Shio, and Tsuki. Okay. Is it a, so this is 18 days ago? Bro, why is it still small after 8 days? 18 days. Keycat is low cap on Coinbase. Maybe Keycat is more interesting because I actually want some base stuff. But this is not really low cap, but I feel you. Whoa, man, it doesn't have any motion whatsoever. The liquidity is also kind of weak for 36 mil play. I don't know. I'm not really that convinced about this one. Keyboard cat. Do you trust this guy? Bros, do you trust this guy? Drop a W in the chat if you do, L if you don't. Go ahead. I mean the lowest MC meme coin on CoinW. No, it's not. It's not the lowest. The lowest, I would tell you, even based Fartcoin has a lower market cap than that. And I think based Fartcoin is actually based. Yeah, based Fartcoin is only 26 million. And I tell you, if you like base memes, this is one to pay attention. This is one for the races in my books. CryptoSpace UK, Pump.fun to launch public sale in 4 days. Now, how official is this news? Can you tell me? I think I'm just going to open one long on Hashage to balance my books here to make sure I pass my challenge. It's a 5x leverage. Well, I have $69,000 available. Okay. I'll open a short on BTC actually. Screw it. Just a quick one. And then I'll close the Doge position. Okay, let's close the Doge. You know, open a big BTC short. Let's freaking go. Yep, there we go. My liquidation price is 127,000 BTC. But the reason why I'm making this play is simply just so that I can win. I can pass my challenge, then I get access to the 100K on Hashage. This is a prop firm, and then I can trade with that and make some good money. Let's see how it goes. So you say you don't trust the guy with the cat, so we're not going to buy his coin. I will post this on X quickly. Okay, bro, share the stream on your page right now. Very important. Tell the people. Breaking news, bros. Breaking news. What happened to my beloved South Africa? Trump just hit us with new tariffs. Breaking news, the US just announced 30% new tariffs on South Africa. Bro, like Trump, please, bro. Stop it. New day, new tariffs, same chaos. Why you do that, bro? I think we might be back into the tariff wars, guys. Again. Okay. Let's see how that plays out in the next few hours. But yeah, the market might not even react. You'd be surprised. So all the SA goods now will be tariffed by 30%. I think that's a huge number right there. Yeah, Trump really doesn't give an F. He's just in there to win. And look, you never hate a man for trying to win, you know? Like Charlie Munger had this saying that you never hate a man for hard assery. What a word, but I think he was right. You never hate a man for being a hard ass, you know? And Ethereum started really well with the big God candle, but now it's not doing as much anymore. I'm really disappointed because I'm really counting my eggs on it right now. Bros, what is the price of eggs, by the way? Does anybody know? Social media has just gone to shit. Like everybody only posts to generate engagement. You can't take anything seriously anymore. Okay, I think it's time for God's work, and then we can give some Solana away as well. But right now we need to do God's work. How many pumps, bros? Trump, please, bro, don't mess it up, bro. Like, we're really tired of this shit. We just want to win, bro. Like, we just want to be like you. We just want to win, have a lot of money, so that nobody can tell us what to do anymore. Pump.fun announced their announcement of the pre-sale of their token. Okay, I haven't even seen that. I haven't been on Twitter like that. Crazy. So I think we need to develop a strategy for this of how are we going to win. You know what? I like Pump.fun as a product, but I don't want it to win. I want this to be their the last card to play, and then it goes to shit, because Pump.fun, man, it sucks. Like they don't share enough with the. I think it's a max extractor. Like even the launchers, right? If you launch tokens on Pump.fun, like the amount that Pump.fun share is close to nothing. A lot of people just don't need, like basically all the money is going to them. So something new has to come out. But anyway, let's just do Pump.fun token. Okay, so it looks like Pump.fun is going to be no USA, no VPN, and 18 plus only. Of course, they know that's just for the legalities. They'll raise 600 million, bros, like $600 million for what? Yeah, looks like it's happening. Okay, wow. So what is the play? Should I sell all my meme coins now or what? What's the play here, bros? Because this shit is going to suck liquidity out of the market like crazy. You have no idea. Pump.fun doing pre-sale on Gate, 15% of supply for grabs, trying to flex on Bonk before launch. Not asking if you're buying, just wondering who's going to be the exit liquidity this time. Yeah, the thing is, man, the numbers are completely against us here. So it's happening on Gate. Oh man, it's just like the whole thing is just going to be a Trump 2.0. Trump going 2.0. So it's actually real. It's real, bros. So freaking real. So in 4 days, Pump.fun launch token. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I need to make some moves here because I can tell you when Pump.fun launch, people will sell all their shit coins and jumping onto the new coin. So it's better to be on the capital side of things, to be fair. But however, the play is to if you could get in early on that Pump.fun play, you might just be okay, actually. That's what you want to be. You want to be on the right side of history. Okay, I'm selling some stuff right now, just FYI. I might seem inactive. It's because I'm actually selling stuff right now. Thanks for sharing this alpha, guys. It's very important. And of course, Pump.fun, bro. Wow, who is dumping Labubu, bro? Looks like Labubu is being dumped on like crazy. Yeah, I'm selling a lot of my Pump.fun shit. What will happen if they pump interest rate to 7%? No, I don't think they will do that. It doesn't make sense, right? The economy is good for cutting. But what would happen is that
buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple
I'll
idea.
finish selling my shit.
I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Forever. every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount.
So
for
yeah,
$1 million
that's
a
how
coin.
trading works, bro.
I'm
Like,
sure
you might
that I will
seem
be
a little
buying
in
Bitcoin
profit
at
that
$1
I just
million a
decided
coin,
to sell every
probably $1
$100,000
billion
worth
a
of stuff.
day of
But
Bitcoin at $1 million a coin.
you know, you have to, when you get presented with new information, you have to be decisive about it. So right now, to me, the odds of the market selling, either because Trump is doing some dumb shit with the tariffs, or because Pump.fun launch is going to suck out liquidity of the market, is just much higher right now. So I'd rather stay on the sidelines. But now my next trade, the way I would do it, so I have sold everything. I can show you right now. When we started the stream, our balance here was $108,000. I'll just refresh. You can see now it's 104,000. I've sold most of this stuff. I'm now sitting at $81,000 in cash in USDT. And I still have Doge to sell. And I sold even SPX. Now, the reason why I've done this, I'm just waiting for a dip. I'm more likely just going to turbo on one coin. I would just go like full turbo on one coin, $104,000 worth of one coin. It's going to be much easier when I start trading it like that, actually, much quicker to flip. So yeah, I was trying to widening the net, because my idea has been that, you know, one coin would do like a 10 or 20x in no time, like what Mudeng did. So I wanted exposure to like a runner. Okay, let me just do this. I need to really sell even Dogecoin completely.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so
Yep, everything's sold. Done, donezo.
Just keep buying Bitcoin.
Balance $104,000.
There's never a bad time to buy it.
And yeah, we're basically good to go. Just like maybe one or two coins here. Oh, okay, I remember. We do have a futures position long on Ethereum here. It's still in profit, actually, 1,968. So I will also take profit on this. So look, do not act in this way if you don't have to, right? I'm just speculating a little on Pump.fun. I think the market is okay. There's no disaster coming. I just want to stay on the sideline for the next 24 hours and observe, and then snipe into one good play that I think is going to give me maximum return. So with Pump.fun coming up, you can tell that I'm only making a move on like the Memecoin portfolio as much. Everything else is good. I don't care what Trump does. But here on this portfolio, I just decided to be on the sidelines, see what Trump is going to do, because, you know, the stock market is not looking that great, but that's irrelevant. I'm more worried about the Pump.fun in the meme coins. So this position here, the Ethereum long, I think, should I close it or do I even need to close it? I think I'm just going to close it for now. Yep. So we made at least like a small $1,900, basically $2,000 profit. That's also closed. Easy. Easy money, bros. We will make it. This portfolio will go to $2 million. If you don't believe me, just keep on watching the stream every day. You see what we do here. And I keep it really transparent. My thought process, I tell you guys everything. Just in, US announces 30% tariff on South Africa and 25% on Malaysia. Malaysia. Interesting.
Probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time.
Is it advisable to buy pre-sale? At the moment, I would say no. Not really. Market's dumping because of Trump tariffs? Yeah, I think so. That's it. That's the main reason. Okay, I closed my long position on Hashedge. Why didn't it close? Close all. Yeah, close it. Awesome. Okay, it's closed now. So on Hashedge, I only have BTC short and BTC long. I think I will close the long for now, even on this one. Yeah, now I only have a short on this. I might also want to open an XRP short on Hashedge. By the way, this platform is Hashedge. It's basically a platform where you can get trading capital. If you feel like you're a good trader and you need a prop firm and you don't want to use your own capital to trade, you can use Hashedge. I have the link in the description below, link in my Twitter bio, in my Twitter link or Instagram link. So like I've taken a challenge. I bought the challenge with $700. It gives me access to $100,000 worth of capital. So if I can make money with that, if I can pass the challenge and make profit, then I keep 80% of those profits. So if you want to use this platform, make sure you use my link to get 20%. You get 20% in discount on Hashedge. Okay, I just entered a short XRP also here, with 5x leverage, with 50% of my capital. So let's see how it goes. Liquidation price. Damn, 267, bro. I hope I don't get cooked in the next 24 hours, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. We can always make some adjustments there. I'm just gonna put a stop loss here for BTC. Like, you know, if we get to, if we get all the way down to like 1, or if we get to like 108, 300, I want out, and I'll lose literally nothing. Or maybe say 670. Yeah, I'll lose only $1,000. It's okay. And for TP, I don't care. Just let it run. Yeah, I think we set. Watch and see how everything goes. Okay, now it's time for some God's work. Who is ready for some God's work, guys? It's time for God's work. Nightmare. End of an era for who? For Trump? You even sold more, dang. I just have to watch, and it's a trading account. It's not really an investment portfolio. It's a trading portfolio. So I have to make decisions quickly.
I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying.
Yeah, because Pump.fun is selling 15% of the supply, it could actually be it could pump after launch, because those guys are good at like the meme tokenomics. What will happen to Pump.fun after this? I think this is like, for Pump.fun, this is their last extraction, right? This is the biggest. They've been waiting for this moment. After this, they wouldn't care anymore because they'll get rich. Like I told you before, guys. For me, I stopped paying attention to projects when the founders get the final hour. They get super rich. So these guys will become billionaires, or they become millionaires in the hundreds of millions of dollars overnight. What incentive do they have to care from there? They're just going to be balling. There'll be passport bros on yachts in Dubai, and that's it. But you can't blame them. That's just how the game goes. You build something that people want, and you extract as much value as you can, and you keep it moving. So I only have respect for them. A good product. Getting a 2x is going to be hard. Yep, you're right. Biden was a G. I don't know about that one. News for the masses and news for the classes. You're trading on emotions. Well, maybe. We'll see. The results is what matters, bro. I have a whole lot of other portfolios that I haven't sold at all, but like, we cannot be delusional enough. We have seen this before. I'm not worried about the Trump stuff, so I'm not worried about Ethereum longs or everything else that I have in Bitcoin. I'm worried more about the meme coins. If Pump.fun launches, liquidity have to move somewhere else. That's for sure. And people will be chasing the Pump Fund. It'll be trending on that day for a couple of days. So are we going up or down after the new tariffs? I think we're not going to go down that much. We might be the same. And then when the tariff starts getting canceled again after negotiations, the market starts even going higher. And we have to wait what Trump does with China, because that's going to be the most deciding factor.
It's time for God's work.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it.
God's work time, bro. Let's freaking go.
Forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be buying at the top.
Woo!
Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
Ugh. Woo! Buying at the top forever, bro.
Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever.
55 rips. Oh, wow. I thought it was 50.
Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
Pump yourself before you pump the bags.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount for $1 million a coin.
Perfect.
I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever.
Okay, let's see. Where do we stand in the market itself right now? So we are minus 108. Everything else is checking out. Altcoin is out there, still above $1. SPX well above 120, still. Ando, 77 cents on that Ando. Okay, so the way it seems like to me is that Trump is going to give us another opportunity to buy the dip. That's what's going to happen. You use Discord or TG. I use TG mostly. And we have a group already on Telegram. It's called the Trenches 24/7. If you want to join that group, come on here, click this link. It will take you to all my links, and there is a Telegram Trenches here. So a lot of people, they message me and on Twitter, they're like, oh, why you don't post that much in the trenches? The goal with this group is not so much to just post random stuff every day. My goal is very simple. I want to create a cabal. Right now, the market is not that exciting, right? But it will become degenerate very soon. So we want to be the controllers of the markets. We want to be the guys that pick which coin should we pump today. This one. We go in together and we run the streets. We already got a show. When the market is good, we get like 17,000 people watching this show every day. That we were able to, remember, we pumped black men from nothing to $1 million within 15 minutes, right here. We bonded it right here on the show and it went up. So we will be able to do those kind of things even more. So join into the Trenches 24/7. You understand soon why we're doing it that way. And then we're going to close also. A lot of people will not be able to get in because if you're part of the cabal, you don't want the cabal to be too wide and too big. The cabal has to be small. It has to be smaller. So you have access to be part of a cabal early. You better take it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, when the market returns, we're gonna have to bring back Black Men. Black Men is a good ticker. It's a coin of the people because we are all black men. Deep down, we are all black men. So let's see. I think that's actually what we should do, right? We already got a ticker, Black Men. It's now down to like 14K. Beautiful, beautiful. We just have to, I think we're gonna bring back Black Men. So that's what we're gonna do. Just make sure you get some while it's too early, because when we start pushing it, it's gonna be so aggressive and so quickly. This is our own ticker. So I think I should be the one to actually start accumulating more Black Men. Let me buy some right now. Because, you know, if we have that group on Telegram and we all ape into Black Men, we make it trend, we can send it to the moon. That's the power we have, bros. That is the power we have. Okay, every 20 minutes, I'll be buying 0.1 of Black Men. And it's a good trade also. Arena should buy men. Oh, Arena. You guys remember everybody who comes on this show. How could you remember Arena of all people? She was here only once. Advice for beginners. Bro, it's simple. Enjoy this shit. Like, join the stream every day. Buy the tickers you like. Don't take it too seriously. It's going to take a while, but it's going to work. For those who have been on the show for a while, they'll tell you, like, in 2024, every day we're making money. You can buy any coin at that point. Things just keep going up. You don't even have to try hard. And then you get moments like now where things are a little bit harder and you have to persevere. And then this time goes, interest rates go down, and everything goes up again. All you need to do is to stay in the freaking game. It's that simple. So welcome to the Memecoin show. Welcome to the Trench Warriors Club, and and all that. If you want to buy some merchandise for crypto and meme coins, go to dgenware.store. dgenware.store. You can get here and you can buy yourself some merchandise on everything that you like. You got SPX 6900. You got Trump, Mega, Mudang, even Pi. Oh, wow. We even have some Pioneer shit here going on. That's interesting. And we got BTC. Go and buy yourself some merch if you're a real trench warrior. Okay. So go out there and enjoy yourself. Buy yourself some crypto stuff. And if you want to gift your girlfriend or your boyfriend some crypto stuff, go out there and get it. dgenware.store. Free shipping on orders above $150. Smartwire just bought some Black Men. Yeah, for sure. Buy Black Men. Buy Black Men. It's the coin of the community. Imagine buying Black Men. Doesn't sound appropriate, right? That's the whole point. But Trump loves Black Men, just so that you know. We had a website for Black Men. Do we still have it? I think we only have the Twitter. Who's managing the Twitter, by the way? Trump is a G, man. There will never be another one like him. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, bro. So I think I'm going to rock the stream. We had a good time here for real. I think the first person to share the stream already won some soul. And that was it. I think this person was Jordan. Yeah, Jordan already won the soul for today. He was the first one to reshare the stream on his page. So really, really, really appreciate everybody who is supporting the show. We're back. I show you everything that I do here, all my trading moves. I don't do it I'm not like one of those fake guys that come on here and just tell you, oh, I made money on this play and blah, 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 blah. They just claim shit. We do it here together. I come live, I show you all the moves. When we discover new plays early, when we discovered Altcoin at $14 million, we were together here. It went to 2 billion. We're still here. So that's how we do it on this show. That's how we do it on the Memecoin show. We find early opportunities and we ape in when we see them, and we snipe when we go big, and we make money. And the best days are still yet to come. So we have made some moves today after having this congregation together. Somebody brought some information, I had to act up on it. That's just how the game works. That's why you need a community like this. You can't just be sitting there on your computer looking at Giga on Instagram and following tweets. Community is very important in this game. And we are already the best community out there because we keep it real. All right, bros. I will see you tomorrow. I will stream again sometime. We have a couple of guests aligned for this week. I might invite Arena also. Maybe she want to come on. And yeah, don't fade. Make some moves out there. The market's going to be volatile. Trade. Don't be scared. Go long, go short, make some moves out there. And if you want to use the same platforms that I use, links are obviously in the description and link in bio. There are a couple of platforms here. There's Bybit, which is where I go long and short. And we have made money trading on this platform live on different positions. And I'm using HashHedge as a prop firm to borrow money to trade with, trading capital. It's you can get access to up to $100,000. If you're a good trader, this is a great opportunity for you. You can trade not using your own money. And if you want to trade meme coins the same way I do it, I'm using Axiom. Axiom is an incredible platform. It gives you unfair advantage in this game, especially when things are hot and you want to get in and out quickly or position, or you want to automate some of the moves. Use Axiom, and there is a point system that you're gonna have to play, and so on and so forth. I love SPX, I love Altcoin, I love Mudang, I love Bitcoin, I love Ethereum, and I love Labubu, and several other coins. But those ones, I always have them in my portfolio. I love Ondo, by the way, just so that you know. All right. Cheers, bros. See you tomorrow.